If you're ever reading a book but you don't want to lose what page you're on, just put glue on the last page you read so that when you go back to read more, you'll know exactly where you left off. I just put a hamster water bottle at the entrance to my room, so whenever I'm too lazy to get a drink from the kitchen, I could just do this. I just saw a video saying you get $1 million if your mom can name 5 soccer players, so I'm gonna see if my mom can do it. Hey mom.
What?
Can you name 5 soccer players?
Messi.
Yeah.
Bukayo Saka.
Yeah.
LeBron. Oh, I forgot.
My mom bought me a pack of Gatorade, but one of the bottles is a different color from the rest. And when I asked her why, she said she didn't know, but this was the only package left. And for some reason, this bottle is warm. I'm sure it's fine. It was not fine. Did anyone else not know that the Titanic actually sunk in real life? Because it makes no sense. Why would anyone get on that boat after watching what happened in the movie? I bought this device that's made for dipping your cookies in milk without getting your fingers wet, but I don't think the cookie will stay on, so let's see. So we're just gonna put the cookie inside here, like that, and now let's dip. I bought real handcuffs to see how hard it is to actually get out of them, and I'm gonna swallow the key to make sure I can't cheat. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna try is to just, okay. This ink is supposed to disappear when you use it on something, so I'm gonna test that by putting it on my nicest white shirt. This better work or else my mama's gonna be real mad. Here we go. All right, okay, we got it on. Oh, it's all on the floor. We can see it right there. I'll put some more on. All right, you can see it starting to stain now. When does it start to go away? It's been about a minute now. It's still here. It's been 2 minutes now. Still here. 3. Oh, you think this is a cool cup? Well, look what happens when you try to drink out of it. You either get stabbed in the cheek, or if you turn it this way and drink, you get stabbed in the lip, or if you turn it all the way like this and take a sip, you get, boom, stabbed in the eyes. How are you supposed to use this? After a long talk with my family, I have officially decided to get a job at McDonald's. Go Golden Arches, baby. Which color of candy is the best flavor? First up, we got Skittles. Let's do the orange Skittle. Good. Now green. That's better. Red. Mid. A fan sent me money inside this puzzle because he saw my other video trying to open a money puzzle and he said this one is even harder. So apparently there's an arrow on the egg you have to find. Oh, okay, it's right here. See it? And then you have to use that arrow to navigate through the puzzle. Oh, wait, I'm kind of cooking. Hold up. I'm just spinning it and hoping it goes up, whichever way works. Did you know you can watch the Cars movie in the original language it was created in? Is there anything better than coming home after a long day and just enjoying a nice cup of Coke? There's just nothing that hits the spot like it. But the best part about it is always that first sip. I bought this device that you're supposed to stick into your fruit, and then when you spray it, it becomes a perfume of whatever fruit you're using. So I'm gonna see how good it smells. I have an apple, a lemon, and an orange to test it on. We just twist it all the way in. I think that's far enough, and now let's try to spray it. Oh. Kind of just tastes like water. I think you might be able to taste it more. I just saw a video saying that if you put a cup of water upside down on your head and it bubbles, then you have the flu. And I'm really sick right now, so I'm gonna see if I have it. I'm gonna try to do this without spilling it, so here we go. Oh, okay. Does it bubble? Is it bubbly? Wait. You see that? Look. Have you ever realized that if you pour water on a plate, it doesn't fall off? But if you pour water on a ball, then it falls right off it, which means the earth is flat. My Japanese friend gave me a whole box of Japanese sodas, and he said they're way better than American sodas, so let's test out if that's true. First up, we got grape, and I know how to open these now. You just push this in here. Why is it still hard to do? I got it, let's try it. Last time I tried learning how a tampon works, all the girls said I have to do it with red liquid so it's more realistic. So your wish is my command, here we go. So I don't remember how I did it the first time. I'm pretty sure we just push down. No, wait, I forgot actually. Do I push? Okay, all right, there we go. Do I have to tug it? Does putting a potato on a waffle maker create a waffle fry? So we're gonna put the potato in and then just squeeze down. Here we go. It appears I need a smaller potato. I've cut down the size. If I shake this dice, it'll make you say what? But if you ask me where the dice went, I'll tell you, it's in my butt. I just bought a soundboard because, wait, I'm getting a phone call, hold on. Hello? Wait, Wait, your grandma got hit by a bus? Dude, I'm so sorry. This is a video of my dad before he got hit by a car.
Why are you filming me?
I haven't been able to do it yet, but like for part 2. Why does this flame not have a shadow? Look, when I turn it off, no shadow, but when I turn it back on, also no shadow. Does that mean I could touch it and I wouldn't get hurt? Why do the best chips in these boxes always have the least amount of bags? Like, nobody wants more Fritos than Cool Ranch Doritos. Ooh, that was a bar. I'm out here rapping, I'm stacking, I'm making it happen. Is it possible to make freeze-dried candy at home? Okay, so I'm gonna put this bag of Skittles in the freezer and let it sit there for 5 hours. Okay, it's been 5 hours, so the freezing part should be done. And now, let's do the drying part. So we just put it in the dryer and leave it there for 40 minutes. Okay, the 40 minutes just finished. Now let's check on them. Okay, time for the reveal. Let's see if this worked. 3, 2, 1. These little kids just came up to me and called me trash at soccer, so I'm gonna show them how trash I really am. I bought a straw that's supposed to reduce wrinkles, so I'm gonna see if it's possible to drink out of without puckering your lips. This is what it looks like, by the way. So the goal is to take a drink without seeing any... You can call me dumb all you want, but I bet you never knew that you could put a full pint of ice cream inside a Stanley cup to keep it cold, and it fits perfectly. My friend's little brother just found out what chopped means, and now he won't stop calling me that. So to get revenge, I stole all his loom bracelets. So Gilbert, if you want these back, you're gonna have to get him back in blood, buddy. Why do we use soap dispensers when we could just put a bar of soap on a stick and do this instead? This bottle of baby shampoo says it doesn't sting if it gets in your eyes, so we're gonna test that out. I've never put baby shampoo in my eyes on purpose, so I don't know how this is gonna go, but here it is. There it is on my hands, and now let's pour it in the eyes. I don't know. Okay. Rub it all in there. All right, and leave them open. Ow! I can't. Did you know that you don't have to peel the skin of a kiwi to eat it because you can just scoop it out like this instead? And now you can enjoy. I just got catcalled for the first time ever while being in Vegas, and it made me feel so good that after about 5 minutes, I purposely went out of my way just to walk by them again, hoping that they would keep hyping me up. I understand that girls don't like being catcalled because some guys can be creepy, but as a dude, this is the best feeling ever! A random lady just came up to me and gave me this flower, but when I asked her why, she said it's because most men never receive flowers in their life until the day they die, and then she just walked away. So like, is she saying I'm gonna die soon? Failing a test in high school feels so different from failing a test in college because whenever I would get a bad grade in my high school class, I thought my life was over. I would study all night just to make sure I didn't get a C. But when I got to college, that all changed. Because after about a month, whenever I would take a test, I would try to go for a C. I didn't even bother taking notes or studying in class anymore. I would just use turbo. My mom just texted me saying to come outside as quickly as possible because she has groceries and she needs me to help bring them in. So I put on the first pairs of shoes I could find, which were a sandal and a roller skate, and I got out here. But it's been 5 minutes now, and she's still not here. Where are you, Mom? My alarm clock didn't go off this morning, so I missed my flight, and I didn't know why this happened at first because I vividly remembered setting it for 7 a.m. But then I realized I was super tired last night when I did this, so I didn't set my alarm in the clock app. No, I set it in the calculator app! I just sent my friend a picture of this donut and told him how excited I was to eat it, but he responded back by saying that eating donuts is gross because of how unhealthy they are for you. But what's funny about that is, this man can't go 4 seconds without hitting a vape. And he's telling me donuts aren't healthy for you. You rely on flavored air to live. I don't think a donut is your biggest worry. If someone ever texts you the words, "Are you busy right now?" do not respond, because yesterday I was on the toilet going number 2. But out of nowhere, I got a text from my friend saying, "Are you?" A cop just pulled me over for speeding and asked me to say my ABCs without singing it because he thought I was driving under the influence. And I'm not. But I can't remember the ABCs without singing no matter what. I got to H and I started stuttering. Luckily, he let me off with just a warning after doing a couple other tests, but still, they gotta find a new way to do this for dumb people. Can you guys please stop telling me I look like people who aren't good looking? Because someone came up to me and said, "You look really familiar." So I was like, "Oh, maybe you've seen me on TikTok or YouTube." But then he was like, "No, it's not that. You know what it is? You look like Max Goof." But I didn't know who that was. So I looked it up. And I just got a text from my friend saying that we're not friends anymore. But when I asked why, he said, "Oh, well, I posted a photo on social media of us together and I tagged you in it. But when I checked the post this morning, I saw that you untagged yourself from the picture." Yeah, I did. Can we stop using AI for literally everything? Because my friend just found out he's gonna have a baby and he was trying to figure out what to name it, but he said he wanted it to be something unique. So he asked me if I had any ideas and I said no. So then he